We talk a lot about smart lighting, environmental sensors, smart switches, and presence sensors. But for some reason, smart blinds always feel like the final boss of home automation. They're usually either ridiculously expensive, like second mortgage expensive, or they are cheap, loud, and require yet another app just to work. Enter SmartWings. On paper, they seem to have solved the biggest headache in the market: choice. They don't just force you into their ecosystem. They actually let you pick the motor that fits your smart home, whether that's Z-Wave, Zigbee, HomeKit, or the new standard Matter over Thread. But are they actually any good? Do they stay connected? And are they a pain to install? I've been testing these out for several months, and today we're going to find out. Take note that while SmartWings did send me out the roller shade we will be taking a look at, the thoughts and opinions in this video are my own, without any outside influence, monetary or otherwise. First, let's talk about the price. Right now, the cheapest SmartWings shade is the blackout vinyl, coming in at $160 USD. This price point will get you a shade up to 23 inches wide and 29 inches high, with larger dimensions adding a bit more onto the price. In order to attach it to your smart home, you will also have to pick up one of the upgraded motors, such as a Zigbee motor, for an extra $30 USD. There are a few other optional customizations you can pick that will also impact the price. But for a motorized Zigbee roller shade that is up to 23 inches wide and 29 inches high, you will be looking at $190 USD. Let's talk about the ordering process. Because this is custom hardware, you can't just return it to Amazon if they don't fit. The most stressful part for me was deciding how I actually wanted to mount the blinds, and then of course the measuring. You need to decide between an inside mount, which is inside the frame, or an outside mount, which is on the wall. If you go with the inside mount option, measure the top, middle, and bottom of your frame and use the smallest number. SmartWings will do the deductions for you, but you have to be precise. With SmartWings, there are several different shade styles you can pick from, such as roller, cellular, dual, or zebra shades. They even have outdoor shades now. Within each style, they have several different color selections and blackout levels. If you're having trouble deciding on a color, they do sell color sample swatches that I'd recommend if you're having a hard time deciding or just want to make sure what you pick out is correct. I went with the Vigor Roller shade with the pale gray color and in blackout configuration. The fabric feels premium. It's not that cheap, plasticky vinyl that you get at big box stores. It has a nice texture to it, and it just feels really well made, and like it's going to last for a very long time. After you have your measurements, you'll pick the fabric color, mount type, and enter in your dimensions. For my window, I went with an outside mount configuration, due to the setup of the window and what I would support. You'll then actually get additional customization options. For example, you'll need to pick your motor type. The standard one will be used with the remote, and then they have other options like Zigbee, Z-Wave Plus, HomeKit over Thread, and Matter over Thread. For my shades, I picked the Z-Wave motor, which is actually using the new 800 series chipset, which I'm glad to see. You'll also be able to pick out valence type and motor side. Keep in mind that some customizations, such as the non-standard valences or bottom bars, will increase the price slightly. Likewise, larger sized shades will also have a price increase over the original listed price when you start to go over a certain length. Anything that costs extra though is listed out for you to easily see. After I placed my order, it did take about 2 weeks to get the shades, which isn't too bad considering the size of what I ordered. Packaging was great and seems like it held up really well, which I'm glad to see for something like this. There are plenty of protection material on the outside of the box as well as on the inside. Once everything is unpackaged, it's time for the other scary part of installing blinds. Installing the blinds. I was honestly dreading the install, not because it seemed like a complex task, but more so because stuff like this usually runs into several hiccups for me. But with some pre-planning, it took me a lot less time. And I know if I do any more, I will be able to get them done a lot faster. Installation is basically just a few brackets with most blinds only needing 2. But if you have a larger blind like me, you'll obviously have more brackets to install. How you install the brackets will depend on what type of mount style you went with, and if you need to extend them out or not. The bracket extensions are actually my first complaint for the SmartWings shades. They work, but they are a bit tedious to get installed. I'm not sure how to make the design better, so it's less difficult, but they definitely took the vast majority of my time for the installation. Take note that you'll probably want to use a laser level for the outside mount. If you don't have one though, they do include a paper cutout that has a line on it to help install the brackets level, which I thought was a nice touch. Once the brackets are installed, the whole shade just clicks in. It's actually incredibly satisfying. If you can hang a picture frame, you should be able to install these shades. If you have larger shades, I do recommend getting a second set of hands to help you out. While I was able to install just fine, it would have been nice to have someone helping me install my 106-inch long roller shade. After installing the blinds, you'll want to install the solar panel if you purchased it. I do wish the power cable was detachable, so that way if something happens to it, I can easily replace it. but also so I could just have gotten a longer USB-C cable instead of having to get an extension cable. With that said, the extension cable I've been using has worked really well, and I'll include a link for it in the description below if you find you need one as well. The solar panel does come with adhesive to attach to the window, but I personally have commitment issues and don't like sticking things to other things that might be difficult to pull apart later on. Instead, I was able to use museum putty to attach it to my window, and it has held up just fine so far. With the cable extension and museum putty, I was able to hide the charging cable pretty well. If I had gotten a 90-degree angled USB-C cable, then it would have been hidden even more. I've been testing the Z-Wave long-range version. It was able to be added to my Home Assistant hub very easily, and has been working wonderfully without any issues. I also verified that I was able to add them to my Homey Pro hub and my Hubitat hub without any real issues, and all worked as expected. While the remote works great, and I like that they sell a multi-channel remote that can control multiple blinds, I really like having my roller shades as part of my smart home. With being added into my smart home, I'm able to open and close the shades with just my voice through Google Home. Open the office blinds, which is helpful if I don't have my phone on me, or I'm walking out of a room and decide it's time to close them.
Office blind, opening.
While voice control is cool and all, the real fun with having the shades added into my smart home is the ability to have automation set up. For example, I have my smart switch set up where if I double tap it up, the shade will open. Likewise, if I double tap it down, the shade will close. I also have the shades automatically close around sunset, so that way it's one less thing I have to think about every night. I could also have them automatically open based on the sunrise or at a specific time, but I prefer to open them when I'm ready to have them open. One automation I think I'll be trying to set up this summer is having the shades close halfway during the day based on brightness level reported from my weather station. With my current setup, the sun shines in my face during the day when the sun is out, and I wouldn't mind being able to automate that problem away. If you have any other ideas for automations around smart shades, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. Let's now talk about the noise of the SmartWings shades. It's not silent, but it's not very loud either. With my sound meter about 6 inches away from the motor, I get about 66 dB, which isn't too loud and probably not something you'll hear in another room. Depending on how heavy a sleeper you are, the sound of the blinds opening may not wake you up. But as a light sleeper, I know they would wake me up. For power, the SmartWings shades have a built-in rechargeable battery that you have a few options for charging. You can charge it via USB-C cable every 3 to 6 months with either a power supply or portable battery. Or you can purchase the optional solar panel. With the solar panel installed, and using the blinds roughly 4 to 6 times a day, I have not seen the battery level drop below 85%, even in the middle of winter. So I think it's pretty safe to say I don't have to worry about charging the blinds ever, which is great. Without a solar panel, it seems like 5 open and close cycles use about 2% of the battery. So depending on how often you use your blinds, you can kind of guess at how long the blinds will last. Keeping in mind that if you have ones that are communicating with a smart home hub, such as Home Assistant, then you'll also draw more power over time as well. I also imagine having a shade on the larger side also probably uses a bit more power compared to shades that are smaller. The SmartWings blinds come with a 9.5-foot power cable, which is plenty long for you to plug in to charge or to use a portable battery. Keep in mind that you will have to use your own power supply if you plan to plug it in. So, are they perfect? Not quite. Let's talk about the cons first. Wait time. Since they are custom made, shipping can take a few weeks. I also assume if you have a larger order, that will probably add a bit more time on as well. The valance. The standard valance feels a bit bulky. It looks nice and I think the upgraded options are better, but it's definitely a modern look. I do also wish it came with a few extra screws, nuts, and bolts. I tend to drop them and sometimes they roll into the void, so a few extra would be nice. Now for the pros. Flexibility. The ability to choose different types of motors to support your smart home needs, such as Z-Wave or Matter, is a game changer. Price. These are roughly half the price of the big name luxury brands that I've seen, and don't really seem to be missing anywhere in the quality department. Really simple installation. While the bracket extensions do need some more work to make life easier, overall the installation was very easy to do. If you're looking to upgrade your smart home, or you're tired of cheap retrofit motors that just turn your blinds, SmartWings is a great option to look into if you want great bang for your buck full replacement blinds. I've left links to the specific motors and fabrics I've used in the description below. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy automating.